We have waited patiently and sometimes impatiently, and the moment is finally here. Time to kick off a new season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David. And then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Mayfield. Caught, close to the marker, it's Gilbert. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skills.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Mayfield. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. First play of the drive wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups.
He's going for the big play. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Ole Miss needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Oxford behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive, now first down from the 39. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Mayfield. Finds the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilbert. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Offense set on first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll try to do it himself. Still running at the 40. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll send the tight end in motion. Lost to throw on first down off the play fake. Working on the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Now the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that.
It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run to the right. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Mayfield. Hauls it in. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom. Stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. Going to sling it on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's James. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Mason. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line, it's Hardy.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Caught in the backfield, it's Mason. There he goes! down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Hardy. Lots of running room. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man, it's Mayfield. Got it in the middle, it's Gilbert. At the 40, there he goes. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deep. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. On the move at the 30. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Works the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. He's looking to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it go to the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him. And that is the way you finish your 1st half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And they tacked on the extra point. The touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained when you lose it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Off play action. Looking to scramble. Slings it downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dyer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Manziel. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. No huddle offense to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look,
sends it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Fires downfield. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there now. They can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Hampton. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Slips a tackle. Escapes trouble. Forced out of the pocket. Powers through the defender. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him in the sidelines.
And it's in for a touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 28 over Arkansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It's complete on the right side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Scanning the field, it's Mayfield. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just has...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Coordinator's got to be thrilled with that third down sack. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You can put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
The running threat of the QB it gives you the +1. It's just such a headache. He can always pull it. He can give it. There's so many options, and this defense so far hasn't had a lot of answers.
The sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Baxter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mayfield. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
At the 15-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
To the air, it's Mayfield. Sets up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dyer. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Turning it on! He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Finds the finish line for the touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point of 35-21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Wants to throw. It's Mayfield. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand.
There he goes. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. The give to the left. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field. Down multiple throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a
quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Oh, he got loose. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Got enough space. And they're in for a touchdown late in this game.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mayfield. Catch in the middle, it's James. Bust through behind his pad. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
By the defense.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Quick tempo here for the offense. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And I get it. At this point in the 2nd half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Dances away to buy time. Runs through a tackle. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.